For centuries, the story of Atlantis has fascinated people worldwide. A mythical civilization said to be home to advanced technology, immense wealth, and hidden treasures, its mystery remains one of the greatest enigmas in human history. Was Atlantis just a legend, or did it truly exist? If so, what really happened to it? Let's explore the origins, theories, and ultimate fate of this lost civilization. Plato's Atlantis. The legend of Atlantis traces back to the Greek philosopher Plato, who described it in his dialogues Timaeus and Critias, written around 360 BCE. According to Plato, Atlantis was a vast island that existed approximately 9,000 years before his time, placing its existence around 10,000 BCE. He claimed it lay beyond the Pillars of Hercules, which modern historians associate with the Strait of Gibraltar. Plato described Atlantis as a technologically advanced and wealthy civilization, boasting grand palaces, towering temples, and an intricate network of canals. His account suggested that the Atlanteans had an abundance of natural resources, including a mysterious metal called orichalcum, which was said to shine like fire. However, the civilization was ultimately destroyed in a single cataclysmic event, sinking beneath the ocean in just one day and night. Plato's story of Atlantis was allegedly passed down from Egyptian priests, whom the Athenian statesman Solon had visited around 600 BCE. The priests recounted the tale of a great civilization that perished thousands of years earlier. However, no physical evidence of Atlantis has ever been found, leading scholars to debate whether Plato's account was based on real history or simply an allegory about the dangers of hubris and moral decay. The capital of Atlantis. Plato provided a vivid description of Atlantis's capital city, which was said to be built in a series of concentric rings. These rings consisted of alternating land and water, with a massive canal connecting the city to the sea. The innermost ring housed a grand citadel where the royal palace and main temple stood. According to Plato, this temple was dedicated to Poseidon, the god of the sea, and contained a colossal statue of him riding a chariot pulled by winged horses. The city was an engineering marvel, showcasing the Atlanteans' advanced knowledge of construction, irrigation, and urban planning. It was also home to vast markets, harbors, and bridges, allowing for a thriving economy and trade with distant lands. However, despite its technological and economic success, Atlantis eventually met its tragic fate. Theories about Atlantis's location. The precise location of Atlantis remains one of history's greatest mysteries. Numerous theories have emerged over the centuries, each placing the lost civilization in a different part of the world. Some of the most popular theories include the Azores hypothesis. Some researchers believe that the Azores, a group of volcanic islands in the Atlantic Ocean, are the remnants of Atlantis. These islands sit on the mid-Atlantic Ridge, a massive underwater mountain range, which some suggest could be the submerged remnants of a lost continent. Santorini and the Minoan civilization. Another theory links Atlantis to the Minoan civilization, which flourished on the island of Crete and the nearby island of Santorini, ancient Thera. Around 1600 BCE, a massive volcanic eruption devastated Santorini, possibly leading to the downfall of the Minoans. Some scholars argue that Plato's story may have been inspired by this real-world disaster. Antarctica theory. Some theorists propose that Atlantis was located in Antarctica, arguing that the continent was once ice-free and habitable before a sudden climate shift buried it under ice. They suggest that ancient maps, such as the Piri Reis map, depict an ice-free Antarctica, possibly indicating that an advanced civilization once lived there. Despite these theories, no definitive archaeological evidence has been found to confirm Atlantis' existence. The lack of tangible proof has led many historians to conclude that Atlantis was a fictional creation of Plato meant to illustrate the consequences of human greed and moral decline.
Was Atlantis a civilization of advanced beings? Some alternative theories suggest that Atlantis was not merely a human civilization, but one influenced by extraterrestrial beings or higher dimensional entities. According to esoteric teachings and ancient astronaut theories, the Atlanteans possessed knowledge far beyond that of contemporary civilizations, including advanced energy sources, levitation, and even psychic abilities. Theosophist Helena Blavatsky and other mystics believed that the Atlanteans were a race of giant, spiritually enlightened beings who once walked the earth. Edgar Cayce, a famous psychic, claimed that Atlantis had access to powerful crystals that could harness energy from the earth and the cosmos. He described a massive, great crystal that provided unlimited power, similar to modern concepts of wireless energy transmission. Another controversial claim suggests that the Atlanteans engaged in genetic experiments, creating hybrid beings that led to their downfall. These accounts, however, lack concrete evidence and remain in the realm of speculation. The fall of Atlantis. Plato's account attributes Atlantis' downfall to its own moral corruption. Initially, the Atlanteans were said to be noble and virtuous, living in harmony with the natural world. However, as they grew more powerful, they became greedy, arrogant, and obsessed with conquest. The gods, angered by their hubris, decided to punish Atlantis by unleashing a catastrophic disaster. The exact nature of this disaster varies across interpretations. Some theories suggest that Atlantis was destroyed by a massive earthquake or volcanic eruption, while others propose a sudden rise in sea levels caused by melting ice caps. One of the more intriguing hypotheses is that Atlantis' destruction was linked to a pole shift, an event where the Earth's crust shifts dramatically, causing widespread flooding and climate changes. This theory aligns with legends from various cultures that speak of a great flood wiping out an advanced civilization. The legacy of Atlantis. Even though no definitive proof of Atlantis has been found, its legend continues to inspire exploration and debate. The story of a lost civilization, once great and powerful, serves as a cautionary tale about the consequences of greed and arrogance. It also fuels speculation about humanity's past. Were there once advanced civilizations that predate recorded history? In popular culture, Atlantis has been the subject of countless books, movies, and television shows, portraying it as anything from a utopian paradise to a futuristic city with technology beyond our own. Whether real or fictional, Atlantis remains a symbol of the unknown, reminding us that there are still mysteries waiting to be uncovered beneath the ocean's depths. If you found this video informative, please give it a thumbs up, share it with friends, and don't forget to subscribe for more content like this.